Get this thing rolling. Forgot to turn off the fan. Need to turn off that fan and stuff. Now I need to do the thing. Corner. All right. One last thing before we get this crazy train rolling. Because things and stuff and things. Let me just go into here real quick. If my phone decides not to be evil and all that stuff. Volume on here. There. All right. Then, last but not least, let's get rolling. Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Tidbit here and we're back with Dream Daddy. I know I was going to stream last night, but I got way too tired. I ended up kind of passing out, and then I started talking with people, and it's like, you know what? I think early day stream would be better. So without further ado, let's see. We went on a date with Matt, Brian, and Robert last time. Should we do... I think we should either do Damien or Hugo this go around. You know what? Screw it. Let's do Hugo this go around. Let's see. Ooh, he likes tea. I like tea. We got this. What are your turn-ons, muscles? I am strong like yak. I don't think that'll be helpful. Maybe with my character on here, yes, but for me, myself, I don't think that'd be a good idea, if you know what I'm saying. What the hell, let's get started. Don't skip the corners. I wonder what they mean. If the police are driving behind you, don't give them a probable cause to pull you over. Good point. That quirky lab assistance from NCIS just reminds you of yourself. Drink a full glass of water in the morning to help wake up. Huh. Helpful. I navigate to Hugo's dad book page and type out a message. Hey Hugo, great seeing you at the barbecue. Wanna hang out sometime? I wait for a few minutes before the computer dings. Ding! I'm so glad you have messaged me, and I definitely want to hang out sometime. But I have a favor to ask. Our class is going on a field trip to the aquarium today, and we're out of chaperone. I can't see the text because my hair is too big. Uh-oh. Possibly, can I replace him? I completely understand if you don't want to or can't make it, but I'm gonna be honest with you here. It's the middle school class. I need as much help as I get. I think about it for a moment. Man. That's a lot of screaming children that I'd be accountable for, and they're in middle school. Arguably, the worst age to be. I guess. Middle school is a confusing time for everyone. I know I didn't enjoy my middle school years. Amanda silently trudges into the kitchen and pours herself a bowl of cereal. Morning, Amanda. Morning, Pops. Hey, how was middle school for you?
Bad.
Bad, but nobody likes middle school. It's 3 years of bad acne, crying, and being generally horrible. Point, Amanda. So much point.
Aww.
Everyone sucks. No self-awareness. It's a bunch of hormonal teenagers locked in a gross old building for 40 plus hours a week doing long division and starting fights over, I don't know, pizza day? Top 40s pop? I guess. Middle schoolers should be avoided at all costs. I kinda agree. What was your middle school experience like? I don't remember. I didn't like it. I thought it was fine. I didn't like it. I had my first crush in middle school and I am still bitter about it. Alexis Stuggs, you hurt me and I'll never forget. That's actually kind of ironic. My fiance's name is Alexis. But I love her 2 bits. Happy. What'd she do to you? I stare off into the middle distance, remembering the 24 hours that we dated, and the 3 times we held hands between class periods. Aww. Then I remembered the bitter betrayal, her leaving me for Arnold Birmingham, him making me eat dirt in front of her. Vietnam flashbacks. Yes. Speaking about my fiance, hey hon, glad you could make it. I don't want to talk about it. See, middle schoolers are reprehensible. Wait, why are you asking me about middle school? Oh, Mr. Vega requested my help to chaperone his middle school class to the aquarium. Just wanted to know what I was in for. You get to go to the aquarium? Are you kidding me? The last field trip I got to go on was to the clam chowder factory. They didn't even give us clam chowder. They gave us square pizza at a clam chowder factory. I don't know how to feel about clam chowder. I've never really had it before. Sounds weird. Oh, is that why you won't eat clam chowder anymore? No, it's because of Bobby Wellingham threw up in one of the vats of clam chowder and I'm the only one who saw it happen. Yeah. It haunts me. Right. Let's leave that story firmly in the past. Anyway, you should do it. Mr. Vega sounds like he could really use the help. Plus you get to hang out with cool fish. I want to hang out with cool fish. Amanda, I get kind of weird about aquariums. The ocean makes me nervous. Dude, I love the ocean. The ocean is fun. It's all swimmy-like and full of cool fish. Although once you get to the deep down of it, it looks freaking creepy. Especially the anglerfish. That thing's like 10 shades of ugly. What are you worried that the... What, are you worried the whales is gonna pop out of the touch tank and swallow you whole? Just like Monstro from Pinocchio. Don't you put fear in my heart. Well, do they have penguins there? Yes, they have penguins there. Hey. Then it's settled. Penguins outweigh the fear of the ocean. That is true. Penguins are fucking adorable. Who lives on a pineapple under the sea? Sponge meow square pants. Yes, I knew that SpongeBob lives down there, son. I sit back down at the computer and let Hugo know that I'm available. He tells me to meet him at the aquarium and gives me the address. I grab my keys and kiss Amanda on the forehead before I head out. I arrive at the aquarium to find the school buses have beaten me there. Preteens huddle around their teachers in small groups, yelling at each other and goofing off. Every teacher looks like they're at their wits' end. Yeet. Yeet! I don't want to be there anymore. But this hunk of chocolate right here, though. Did I really just make that joke? I'm terrible. I'm fucking terrible. Hugo chalks up to me looking frazzled. I'm so glad you're here. Hugo! It's been a debacle all morning. We're short-handed, and most of the kids won't stop screaming, as I'm sure you know it is the case with all middle schoolers. I lived through Amanda at 12. I'm all too familiar. Great! Well, it's you and me chaperoning a group of kids. They're over there. Oh, I'm terrible. Fuck, look how red I am. I'm gonna drink an undescribable, unmarketed soda here. Just nom. Hugo walks over to a gaggle of preteens who are sitting on the ground playing with their phones. They're not kicking at each other like some of the groups, so we're off to a good start. Can you guys put your phones away? All the kids look up for a moment, stare at Hugo, then go back to texting. Are they texting each other while they're right by each other? I never got that. I hope they're not doing that, because that's, to me, that's kind of retarded. At least they're quiet. Too quiet. These guys are up something. I can feel it. What is this, Home Alone 3? There's no way. They're too busy thinking about not getting food stuck in their braces and pulling stunts. It's middle school after all. We'll see. Oh my god. Shark friend! Shark friend! Shark friend! He lives in a different... The class starts filing into the aquarium, and Hugo hands out massive stapled packets of paper to each kid. These are due at the end of the field trip. Yes, this will be for a grade. No, you can't borrow a pencil. The kids collectively groan and grab the sheets from Hugo. What's in the packet?
Hey.
Honestly, it's just busy work so that the teachers can have a moment's reprieve. I think it's one of the questions asked them to sit quietly 10 minutes to think about the Great Barrier Reef. Do not approach the wild middle schoolers. Middle schoolers are unpredictable and feral creatures are best to be left alone. Yes, they're like the kids in recess. You know, they're like the kindergartners and preschoolers that act like fucking savages. That's how I see them. Just my camera here, I'm sorry. Teacher hacks. I like that. Wait, I thought you were an English teacher. What does aquarium have to do with the books? We just did a unit on the old man in the sea. Nothing quite like introducing the kids to the futile perseverance of the human spirit by making them pet stingrays. Point. I want to pet stingrays, even though they feel funny.
Oh.
It gives us time to check out some of the exhibits as well. Come on! They have a phenomenal selection of tropical fish. Yes. Fish! While the kids sit on the floor and pretend not to do their assignments. Yes. Ooh, excuse me. While the text. Hugo and I wander over to the large tank filled with brightly colored fish. Hugo points to a brown and white fish with long spines. Ooh, it's a lionfish, isn't it? It's a lionfish!
Hey!
That right there is a lionfish. I fucking knew it! If approached by middle schoolers, they're advised to back away slowly. If you still approach, you make yourself appear larger. I'm pretty sure that's mountain lions. Although it could work to middle schoolers too. Although they may look at you funny and be like, dude, you're fucking weird. Did you know their stomachs can expand up to 30 times in size? Think of all the food they could eat! Whoa. Their spines are venomous too. Nature's hardcore.
Oh.
You think that's bad? Take a look at this one over here. Hugo points to a spiny, grumpy-looking fish hanging out near the bottom of the tank. No, there is no difference. Hold on, adjusting my mic here. Yeah, better place so it doesn't fall over again. Because, you know, raisins. For a moment there, I thought that said that's a stoner fish. That's a stonefish. The most venomous fish in the world. I think I've heard of that one. And they just, like, keep it here? Oh, they're relatively harmless as long as you don't step on them. Yep, I've heard of them. I've heard of those damn things. What happens if you step on them?
Oh.
Tissue necrosis. Isn't that like dissolution of certain tissues if memory serves right? How'd it go again? Cool. It's just like me, except I'm like, huh, neat. Nature is wild. Oh, I'm pretty sure you're pretty wild if you know what I'm saying. Man, Hugo seems to know a lot about fish. I feel the overwhelming need to impress him. Hey, see that fish over there? That one? Yeah, that's the... Oh, shit. I nearly want to say hump-fed wrasse, because I've never heard of a wiggly fish. Or... I'm gonna say hump-fed wrasse. Yeah. Did you know that? Shit! Paranormal fish trivia, psychiatric fish trivia, or political fish trivia. Ew. Oh, which one should I go with? I don't really want to get political. Politics bore me. Let's go with psychiatric. It's the only species of fish to develop clinical depression.
Oh.
Wait, are you serious? Oh, fuck. Serious as a heart attack? Absolutely not. I don't know, do wrasses do... I need to look this up now. Do wrasses get, depression? I need to look this up. Like, oh my god. Wrasse. That's just the weirdest thing. I love how the first thing I see is, can fish get lonely or depressed? That's just depressing in itself. Huh. Apparently it might be true. I think it might be the Nassau. Fuck. Head wrasse. That's just the weirdest thing. I've literally never heard of fish ever getting depressed. Like, seriously. Highly vulnerable. I don't know. Maybe I should save real quick and see what happens. So let's save this and then go. Serious is hard. We're talking fish here. There's no time for jokes. Ah, he didn't like that. Load. One moment. Absolutely not.
Oh.
Oh, ah, good one. Apparently that was the clownfish that did that. We lead the kids into the other room. Sharks, sea turtles, eels, and other marine life swim around in a massive floor-to-ceiling aquarium. The kids begin trying to take selfies with the sharks. Is that a good idea? Hugo leaves my side to separate two kids who start fighting over a Capri Sun. Shit, that's my Capri Sun, man. I walk around the room reading the tiny little blurbs about different fish swimming inside of the enclosure. After a while, I look around and see Hugo again. He's gazing up at the aquarium in childlike wonder. It's a jellyfish, isn't it? It's a fucking jellyfish. The water ripples in the ripples in the water cast blue, moving shadows across his face. For someone surrounded by angry hormonal preteens, he looks completely peaceful. Aww. He looks really cute in this light. I hope he doesn't notice me staring. What am I getting? Notice me, senpai. Wow.
Ah.
I walk over to join him. Beautiful, isn't it? I don't know what the manta rays are. I want the manta rays. Are those two sharks kissing? We can learn a great deal from Mother Ocean. A great many mysteries lie in the ocean. It's truly fascinating to be able to observe it in such a setting as this.
Oh my god, eggplants! Eggplants!
That's a very astute point, Tidbit. We stand together for a moment, admiring the wonders of marine life. Damn. Oh my god, it's the touch tank! It's the touch tank with the manta rays! There's the manta rays! Oh my god! We eventually make our way to the touch tank, which seems to be the only thing the kids are actually interested in. The tank is filled with a variety of horseshoe crabs, sea urchins, stingrays, and small fish. I stand around the edges and keep a wary distance from the sea life. Who knows what kind of nefarious plans those horseshoe crabs have for my, well, moisturized hands. Moist. Hugo rolls up his sleeve and sticks his hand in the water. Don't you want to pet some rays, Tidbit? Oh, I think I'm good. I think I should stay over here and admire them from a respectable distance. Come on, it'll be fun and informative. Don't make fun of me! But I'm scared to touch them. I get weird when there's no glass separating us. I don't know what any of those things are, but I get the feeling they will probably bite me and my delicious hands if given the chance. Moisturize me. Moisturize me. Moisturize me! Nothing in this tank can hurt you. The stingrays have their barbs removed, and the horseshoe crabs only eat little clams, and the anemones are perfectly safe to touch. For real? Against my better judgment, I approach the tank, slowly dipping my hand into the cold water. I touch a stingray as it glides past me. See, not so bad. It feels like fun, slimy leather. Yeah. That doesn't sound fun. That sounds gross. Like, gross and... Things get a lot scary when you learn more about them, right? I dive my hand back into the touch tank with a renewed vigor for ocean life. I poke at some of the urchins and feel the hard carapace of a horseshoe crab. Carapace. My hand brushes against Hugo's as well, for the same enemy. I pull away, blushing. Senpai touched me. Hugo smiles at me. Hey, you're supposed to be touching the fish. Sorry, I just got a little carried away. I just get a little carried away sometimes. Wait. That girl over there looks suspicious. Oh no. Why's that?
Oh.
Are backpacks usually that wet? Hold on. Yes, it does. Susan, get back here. Hugo runs after a middle schooler and catches her before she can make it to the exit. Wanna tell me what's in the bag? Textbooks? Want to tell me what's really in the bag? Susan won't budge. I walk over to Hugo and the girl. I think he might need a bad cop. Look, kid. Ew. I'm not gonna say I'm not afraid to hit a kid. That will be bad. That's an easy 5 to 10 in the clink. I don't know what to say. I'm getting nervous about my decisions now. I had a bud go down for that once. He He came down, changed man, said he missed the bars. You're not a teacher, you can't tell me what to do. Yes, well, I am. Can you please put the bag down? Next time we won't say please. Susan glares at Hugo for a moment before dropping her book bag on the floor. It lands with a wet slap. Yes, games. We stare at it for a moment before it starts moving. Hugo leans in and zooms his backpack. A horseshoe crab frantically scuttles out across the floor, and an employee swoops in, scoops it up, and places it back into the tank. She gives us a disapproving look. Jesus, Susan, what was your plan? I was trying to free him! To where? Outside? Where he was gonna die? Susan, go back to your group. We'll discuss this later. Yeah. And hands where I can see him. Susan sulks up, leaving me alone with Hugo. He gives me a pat on the shoulder. Middle schoolers have sticky hands. I doubt that's the first time that's happened here. Or the last. In the next room, we see a variety of smaller tanks, sea urchins, tiny fish, and a rainbow of beautiful underwater plant life surround us. Look over here! Hugo points to some seahorses gathered at the bottom of the tank. One of them is in the middle giving birth. Oh my! Fish birth. That's actually the male seahorse. So takes fatherhood to a new level, doesn't it? Hey kids, come check this out! There's a male seahorse giving birth. A little murmur from the students. They just jump back on their phones. Fun fact, male seahorses can give birth and then get pregnant in the same day. Huh. Neat. Man, we thought we had it hard. I wonder if they have to... Yeah, I knew what you meant to pick on. I just curious about the other option, because it's like, wonder what that means. I wonder if they have to deal with their kids' awkward teenage years too. Oh, however many thousand of them. Yee. You seem to know a lot about marine life, Hugo. It's not really my specialty, but I do make a point to learn as much as possible whenever I can. Aww. I think that learning shouldn't end when you leave school. We should challenge ourselves to find out more about things we don't understand. Every day of our lives. Yeah. I'm not really keeping up with my reading that well today. Don't know why. By the way, what do you think of my new graphic I have on the layout here? The Dabacoot. Ah, fuck, I forgot to been adding dad puns. That's like... I think we added like 3 of them. So, 37, 38, 39, 40. I'm just gonna keep it a safe 40. Because, you know, lol. Because if you stop learning, I don't think you'll ever be able to grow or change as a person. That is very true. Good point. But I still don't trust the ocean. We'll get there. We finally make our way over to my favorite part of the tour. The Arctic exhibit. Penguins! Pingus! Newt newt! Do we get to see the penguins? Yes, we get to see the penguins. Hell yes. Bangos! Our group of kids run around the exhibits. They won't stop tapping on the glass of the puffin enclosure trying to get their attention. Aw, puffins. For at least a few moments, teachers, chaperones, and students alike seem to be having a great time. What was I worried about? This isn't too bad.
Sweet Manchego.
Sweet Manchego. Hugo suddenly grabs my arm. Oh my god, there's a student in the penguin enclosure. Wait, just kidding. It's very bad. Is it one of ours? It most certainly is. Molly Henderson, Susan's friend. I look over to the penguins and I see a determined-looking kid crouching behind a rock. She's just hiding outside of one of the employees. Oh shit. Over on the side of the enclosure, I see the door of the exhibit ajar. Was it unlocked this whole time? We gotta stop before the staff sees and bans our school for life. Hugo looks around. I'll create a distraction. Hugo runs toward the puffin exhibit and addresses the entire room. Everybody, everybody, everybody! I have an announcement! Oh, he looks sad. The whole room turns towards Hugo. Here's a few facts you didn't know about penguins. Everyone just stares at Hugo, confused. Well, this is my shot. I run to the enclosure and am greeted by a cold blast of air. Psst! Hey! God damn hippie children. Yes. The girl whips around to look at me. Her nose is pink from the cold. You can't be in here! Neither can you! I try to walk over to the girl, but the ground is so icy I just end up slipping. I catch myself before I hit the ground, but the girl still laughs at me. Contrary to popular belief, penguins are birds. Birds are traditionally known to fly, but penguins cannot. So I can understand some confusion when we were discussing the birdness of penguins. Birdness. The crowd is still somehow enraptured. Kid, what are you even doing? I'm letting the penguins go. They deserve freedom! What is this, Madagascar? They won't survive out here. Where are they even gonna go? They're gonna live in my closet. What the heck was the name of, Mr. Something's Penguins? Does Molly think she's that dude just trying to hide penguins all around in her house? You know, Mr. Something's Penguins. What the fuck was that? I remember in second or third grade, they read that book and I actually really liked it. Look, I just don't even have time to argue about this. We gotta get out of here. Not until I save a penguin. Little known fact about penguins is they only live in cold climates. With some exceptions. So they don't all live in cold climates if you're splitting hairs here. Did I mention that they don't fly? The crowd is starting to lose interest. Oh shit. I'm running out of time. Ooh. If I lay down the law, that won't help. Oh, I better save, because this could be bad. I could bribe her, but I don't think that'd be good. I'm gonna try to relate to her. I'm thinking back to the time I released all the feeder mice from the pet store. It was a disaster. I was 6, but it was a disaster. Molly, you know, life can be cruel. Money. Give me money. I'll give you 20 bucks right now if you leave with me. Molly thinks for a second. Okay. Well, give it to me right now. I reach into pocket, pull everything I have. I examine each bill. Okay. Well, I have $12 and some change. There's a button here. Is that enough? Maybe the other 8 later and we have a deal. God damn, kid! We moved to shake on our agreement before I suddenly realized there's a wave of penguins on their way out of the enclosure. We're gonna have to block these birds. Oh shit! We're playing a game here. We're gonna block the birds.
Block that bird.
How do I? Oh! Blap! 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 What do you mean a penguin escaped? Blap! Blap! This is penguin boost!
Bribe that teen.
Bribe that teen. Mission complete. Hey, we won! Only one penguin escaped. Well, at least that's one! Eat a lot of broccoli. Whew, glad that's over. Just in time, too. Looks like Hugo is wrapping up his diversionary penguin speech. And that's why I think penguins are one of the best animals in the world. A few people in the audience clap out of a sense of duty. Everybody starts dispersing. Hugo spots us from across the way and runs over. Molly, what were you doing in there? I was liberating animals, Mr. Vega. You realize that the penguins can only survive in Arctic temperatures, right? You would have had a dead penguin on your hands. Well, it was the thought that counts. How does the thought count when you're killing an animal, technically? That's animal abuse. Like, arrgh. No, Molly, it wasn't. Thank you! Molly turns to me. You owe me $8.
Huh?
What? Just, I'll pay you later, kid. Molly runs off towards Susan, I suppose, so that they can compare animal thief notes. Oh. You're not off the hook, Molly. Tidbit, did you bribe a child? You can't play by the rules when the penguin's life is outlined. Listen, man, we've all done dark things in our lives. I'm not the young, bright-eyed youth I used to be. The person believed in a world where you wouldn't have to bribe children to save a penguin. The me today knows different. I wish I could go back. Let's just get through the day and get out of here. All the morals. All the morals. With the day finally coming to a close, the whole field trip is ushered through the gift shop, and we make our way back to the buses. As we leave the aquarium and the kids load onto the bus, Hugo pulls me aside. Hey, Tidbit, thank you so much for helping me today. You're a lifesaver. It was no problem. It was actually kind of fun. Let me take you out next time to make it up to you. You like cheese boards? I love cheese boards. Great. Well, I gotta go to make sure the kids don't steal anything else. See you around. I'm pretty sure we did bad during this, but hey, what up? I walk inside to find the house empty. I wonder where Panda's at. Before I know it, Amanda pops in through the front door. What you up to tonight? Just doing some homework. How was the aquarium? It was an adventure. Some kid tried to steal a penguin. We've all been there. I had to run in and grab her before the employees saw. You got to go into the penguin enclosure? Did you steal a penguin for us? Amanda, no penguins were stolen thanks to the valiant efforts of myself and Mr. Vega. It was nice getting to spend some time with Hugo, though. I'm surprised he helped complete a cover op. He's usually kind of a what? I was stuck in the mud? He's actually pretty cool. I had a good time with him. Alright, too much adventure for me today. I'm gonna rest my eyes. You mean take a nap? There's a difference. You'll learn that when you become a dad. How will Amanda become a dad? Oh, man. Day complete. Let's see how bad we did. Oh. Oh, I got an A rank. That's nice. Okay. Cool, cool.
Welcome.
Asiago getter. Oh man. Hold on just one moment. Have to send a message. Alright guys, so we went on a date with Matt, Brian, Robert, Hugo. Now who should we do next? Should we do Craig, Damien, or Joseph? I don't want to do Damien. What do you guys think? Who to date next? Who to date? I am 23 years old, actually. Whoa. Nice to meet you, Delphi Schuler. Welcome to the stream. Let's see, what is a good one to do? We should do Craig. Okay, we'll do Craig. I had to Craig. I have no idea. That is a very good question. I don't know why I see people say Craig instead of Crag. Fuck, I don't even know how to say it right myself. Oh, I'm terrible. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's... Crap. That book to type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear the ding on my computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang out soon. Might be a little different from our long weekend benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages, and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Craig! Craig! I don't even know if I'm still doing it. I'm gonna be conscious about that now. That's gonna bug the heck out of me. Whoa. I walk up to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. Hold on a moment. Do-do-do-do-do. Craig! Craig, are you cray-cray? Craig! What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. I take a close look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were gigantic sentient softball. Oh. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks at me dead in the eye. Determined. Ugh. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this shit. Yeah. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball field for a killed softball game. It's pretty packed. We clamber up to the bleachers and take our seats on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. God damn it. So, when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone. Am I crazy for Craig? I don't know yet. He seems like a pretty chill dude. I don't know who I'm really gonna stick with on this game. A lot of the guys are pretty damn cool. Although I know my date with Matt didn't go well, because I'm a crazy bitch. You know that your relationship with softballs is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see any kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout, the clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot. Their mascot's a giant pancake? That's pretty cool. I remember out of my high school, there was a few different teams. Like, there was the Ray Jays, the Underwood Comets, the McLean County Cougars, and the Berthold Bombers. Hey, it's Greg! But yeah, our mascots were really cool. Although I really enjoyed being called the Comets when I lived in Underwood. That was actually one of the things I was happy to be. Dad joke. I have to add that now. Oh man. Craig's River. Aw, man. There's no such thing as going too far with jokes here. Believe me, I make all the shitty puns. And also don't feel bad about swearing. I do it all the time. I'm worse than a frickin' sailor, I swear. Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I get to see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks. And against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go, Flapjacks? Maple Bay Flapjacks. That's a joke within itself. 42 dad jokes! Whoop whoop!
Hi.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda! Yeah, Miranda, square up! How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? What is important that you're having fun? Oh my. Fuck Craig's check. Maybe later if you're never saying here, wink wink nudge nudge. I kind of want to be lame and say keep your eye on the ball. Oh, I'm gonna be lame. Also an eye on the bat and the outfield and the other players. Just keep your eye on all that stuff simultaneously. Nice. We've watched a couple innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems he's really good with kids. Cake stand Craig is good with children. Whoa. Whoa. Ah. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one's run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go! Let it go! Sorry. Cringeworthy joke right there. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist. Oh my god. Oh man, that's terrible of me. That is true. That is so true. Oh my god. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up bad. They hit a fly ball out of the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. Aww.
Whoa!
See? It's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her for. I'm sorry, hon. I love you. Funny thing was, I dabbed along with it. I am complete meme trash. In comforting her until her parents arrive, he carries her off of the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think how this was the guy who once backflipped off a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. Oh my. Oh, you're from England! That's pretty cool. I really want to visit there sometimes. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, 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 oh no, oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me! I caught the ball! Dad, I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda! I faced my fears! I defeated the softball! I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. The game ends and Craig's team are declared the winners. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands.
Oh.
Yeah, but all done sexual jokes, so. Oh, man. Catching the ball is for you and Craig. that would be interesting, that's for sure. That is for sure. Itchy. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man! Thanks. We've been working hard all season, and it's great to see it's paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Huh. Cool. Twins. You can definitely see some distinct differences. I wonder if they pull the Olsen twins pranks. Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me. I love how she just admits it. Like, dude, if I had a twin, I would definitely own that shit. Like, yeah, I'm the evil one. What of it? I make shitty puns. All day. Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of our math tests. And I usually throw rocks and stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Yes, River is fucking adorable. Just look at that little baby face. It's so chubby. Just pull on the cheeks and be like, her. Personally, I wouldn't mind having either or. Tidbit, bro, I just got a couple more things to clean up, then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Man.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense, the girls won. What sort of celebration could we have without our fearless leader? I can't speak today. It's like I'm tripping on my tongue. Like, la. Oh, I'll pull on some cheeks, alright, if you know what I'm saying. She lays her hand on Craig's shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Oh god. Man, this mom is laying on thick. Amanda and I share a look. Alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Same. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? Oh my god. Thirsty's Pizza. What? What? It's a real place. Fucking Thirsty's Pizza. I know we're kind of thirsty as a character, but damn! An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of the minivan and into the local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. It reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies way back in the day. Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and put taco fillings inside? Ah, pizzacos! How could I forget? Pizzacos. That's a good question. I don't know which one I would do bump nasties with, man. Part of me kind of leans towards Brian because he seems like a pretty cool dude, but who knows? Yes, Janet would know Thirsty pretty well. I don't know, but Damien looks pretty cool. Hugo's pretty chill. Matt's pretty chill. They're all really chill and all really cool. Except I'm not really feeling for Joseph. I don't even think he would like me in general. I'm a crazy bitch. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. Yes. Ah, the good old days. The kids run around playing the arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple of slices of mediocre pizza. Hey, give me that. Give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not. Give me a piece of that. Oh man. 45. Crag! No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the situation, Amanda. I agree with that statement. Amanda is my spirit animal too. She is a really awesome character. Like, oh my god. I wish whenever I have kids, I hope I have one like Amanda. I can kind of imagine that too, actually. Because when you think about it, he's pretty toned, like everywhere else. So I'm pretty sure they wouldn't be like flabby, just firm. Also known as buns of steel. I am terrible, 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 terrible. Back to the game. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Excuse me. Ugh. Soda. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds up his fist for a fist bump from the mom in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. True. I agree with that. I love how our chat just turned into butt chat. Like them buns though. Like yes. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. I don't think that's appropriate for this kind of setting. During a diversion, tag team with Amanda. What are you talking about, hon? Your butt's nice. Tag team with Amanda. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts her hand on her stomach, looking at me with puppy eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie, you're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha is not budging. Back it up, Martha, you're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and I'm feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Oh, Amanda looks like she's crying, no! Every chat is butt chat. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Well, I guess it went away. I'm fine now. Nothing's wrong. She turns her back to Craig to talk. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight over to the sleepover. Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course, but I could always use help watching after everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold. It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into the coin sock. Martha angrily turns her attention toward her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine! I swear if I have to buy it! Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice. Yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens! Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew, I think I finally have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Hey, girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. Jukes. I don't know. True, true. I mean, I don't mind if hypothetically I got with someone with kids. I think I would try my best. You're a funny one, Delphi. You're a funny one. Don't worry, we're all crazy here. Don't feel bad. All I can say is though, in real life talk, I'm happy with the one I have. My fiance is a very wonderful woman. Yeah, Mary's the only one who's actually here that has a husband. The rest of them seem to be either like out of the picture or dead. Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry dudes, duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coins on pinball? You know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and we get to work. I'm still a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I used to play pinball all the time, like, oh my god. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. That is very true. That is very true. I mean, Murray seems like an okay character when you play Robert's story, from what I heard. But otherwise, she seems kind of... And immediately she gets a multi-ball. Looks like she's taking after her own father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just to be able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this is not good. Because if there's one thing you shouldn't do on a pinball machine, is lean on it. That can make it tilt. Ugh. Drives me fucking nuts. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh, that's so interesting. So do you know if he's like available? Oh god. Well, tell him he can't have your pizza. Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say, seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. I don't know if I've heard that song. I had pizza rolls earlier, actually. If I really had to think about songs to relate to each characters, I don't know, I would have to make a list and list out later. I'll definitely put that as a side project, along with some of the other things I'm doing, like the Overwatch and My Hero Academia crossover. Because it's just, it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet makes the pinball machine tilt. What? You stone harpy! I'll definitely check it out. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Bro! What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say, oh, Oh, Delphi, thank you so much for the subscription! Yay, that makes 52. That makes me so happy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place finally. I made a promise that she'll keep the couch warm for me when it heads home.
Oh.
Delete your search history after you watch it. Why do I care who looks at my search history? I don't give a rat's ass. There's no one else that uses my computer except for me. Heck, I'll probably share it with other people. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's all good to finally get you to myself for a second. River burps. Aw. Well, almost all to myself. Yeah, I know. There's so many songs I need to listen to right now. I'll definitely put those on the list after I get back from Basil. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car, and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more of you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. Porn. I don't care about prawn. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. Yeah, yes, we don't need River to to get in the way of this. Of all the stuffy stuffs. Yes. I make no sense. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my cake stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those are some good times. I don't know anyone else who could have pulled off the rare horizontal cake stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't probably hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Ask about the kids. Aw. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Holy crap. The internet is for prawn. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure out things led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could have been the only thing to ever happen to me, and I would still be proud to live that life. Ask about the business. So you run a business now? Yep. We sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, you know, sweating. Sounds like he'd be making a killing. That's for sure. Aw, thank you so much, Delphi. Thank you for coming by. Come back whenever you like. I'm gonna try and usually stream on Wednesday and Saturday nights whenever I can, and possibly Sunday earlier in the day. But yeah, hopefully I can see you again. I hope you had fun, and I hope you have fantastic sleep. Oh man, this is making me so happy. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure gear wear brand while I mow my lawn. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. Ask about coaching softball. So softball's coach life you wanted, or was it the life was thrust upon you? I'll admit that I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy that we just had to get them into sports. But no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I'd also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. So true. They're quick and they work as a team. Blah, blah. Can't speak. I trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Hey, Jurassic World reference. Exactly. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? Christ, Janet! Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Oh god. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Peace and quiet. That's hot. Hot silence. Hot cheese! My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping on a Saturday night. Bro, I know that feel. Sleep is good. That is awesome. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. Aww. You're doing a great job. Aw. Those kids love you, and to add that to the whole team loves you, I think you got this dad thing done right. Thanks, bro. That means a lot coming from you. While I'm distracted, I miss the softball and it hits me right on the head. Oh! Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. What? What happened? I'm confused. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. You would be so lucky. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Well, Craig— oh, eggplants! Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on this softball field really that hot, or is it just me? Oh yeah, there's definitely some heat in here, if you know what I'm saying. I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Aw, sleepy baby. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so— you get older and life kinda just gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by the helicopter? Nice. Oh, how could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh, man. Yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing that we were at the party, they just started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. Holy shit. We had to talk with them for like 30 minutes. You told them that you were interested in joining the academy. And then they started giving me pointers for the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our car. Craig pulls me in for a hug. Or at least as much as a hug as he can manage with a baby between us. Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil. I figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. What are these shows? Do the sharks lip sync or do the shark hunters lip sync? Ah. Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a bunch of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash. In the other, it's— Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future, and those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, Amanda! Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Oh, Dad. You did this with your good heart. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hangout with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Excuse me. Yeah, dude, this softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Dun dun dun! Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of the late night television for me. Alright? I'll let them know you said hey. Aw. Ooh, let's see how we did. Date complete! Oh, S rank. Nice.
Perfect.
Oh my. Keg stand champion.
You got that.
Alright guys, I think this is a good place to end it off. My friend's waiting for me for some lunch. So let's save right here and call it a stream. Thank you all for coming by. Thank you Delphi Schuler for the subscription. Thank you Hun for joining the chat and having a good time. See you guys next time. This has been Tidbit with Dream Daddy, and I hope you guys have a fantastical day. Bye!